Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 17th through the 23rd. Let's see what this week has in store for us, okay? Sorry, I knew I was going to start coughing. Okay, Aries. February 17th through the 23rd, overall energy from the divine is the Laveria card, Let Love Grow. So it looks like this week is going to be about all the things you love, whether that is another person, whether that's a friend, whether that's family, yourself, your job, your career, your hobbies, something you are very passionate about, okay? So it's all about, this is about really knowing what you love, meaning letting go of any attachment. So what the divine is saying here is, if this is about a person, okay, it's kind of like the divine is kind of saying it's like that bird in a cage, right? Thing, like let it out, and if it loves you, it will come back. For some of you, you're hanging on too tight to something or having some expectations of another person, which is not good, okay? That's not good. Never have expectations of another person, because most of the time when that happens, that's all in your head, and that other person has no idea you have these expectations for them. So, it's like, I want to say it's like expecting someone to bring you flowers on a certain day, and then they don't, but they had no idea you wanted flowers, okay? People aren't mind readers. So it's about being very clear, right? Being very clear of what it is you want and putting that out into the universe this week, okay? So how do we get what we want? Whether it's a love for a job, whether it's a love for a person, it's by acting that way, okay? It's about being that way, okay? So it's about reflecting out what you want. So if you want someone who's very generous with you, you have to be generous with them. I hope this is all making sense to you, because it's, it's the law of attraction, if you will, because what you put out is what you get back. So be very clear on what you want. It's kind of a week of really going within and saying, what does love look like to me? Okay, because our version of love is different from person to person. We can't wrap it up in a movie or even one song, right? We have to really know what that feels like for us, what that is for us, what that looks like for us. And once we truly know what that is, then we can express that. Okay, we can express it, and then that's what comes back to you. All right. Including, again, I know it seems like we're talking about people, but this is including situations. If there is a certain thing that you want to do to bring in money into your life because you love it, you're passionate about, maybe it's a hobby, you need to express that. You need to express that to the universe and say, just even by saying out loud, angels, guides, ancestors, I want to do this to bring in money. I want to make a business out of this. And once you do that and you put it out there, you express yourself, you will be surprised at what comes back to you. Very surprised. So let your love grow. Okay? Let your love grow. Very nice. Now, this is going to, it's a general reading, Aries, so it's going to resonate with everybody differently. So I'm going to try to phrase it in a way where it can apply to that area that you want. If it's a love of a hobby, you want to make a career. If it's a love for a person, if it's existing love, new love, okay, we're going to try to phrase it in a way where it will make sense for all of you, okay? So the very first card out, and no surprise, right? It's the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is all about love. The Ace of Cups is a gift from the divine. They're handing you an opportunity or a gift, and whether you take it or not is free will. A lot of times you can not take it by your actions. You're not really showing the world the true you, therefore you cannot receive the like in return, right? So take the cup. Okay, Aries, take the damn cup, all right? So express yourself and new love will come in. And when I say that, it is like a new job that comes in. When I say that, it's a new business opportunity to expand your hobby into a business. It is new love if you're single. It is a renewal of love if you're in a long-term relationship. Okay? So express, it's all about expressing yourself. You have to act what you want, right? If you want kindness, you have to be kind. I hope that this is coming across very clear because it makes total sense. You have to act and feel the way you want to receive it back, okay? Kind gestures, right? I love this. Now, next we have the Strength card, and I think this is because, listen, Aries, I love you guys. I do. I love you so much. You guys have so much strength. Aries in general just have so much strength, to the point where it can look almost cold-hearted sometimes, right? What this is saying, what your ancestors and your guides and your angels are saying is you have strength to be you. You have strength to step out and go ahead and let the world see you for who you are. Do not be afraid that you will be judged, right? Just be yourself. You have the strength to be yourself and to express what you want. And you need to do that instead of Aries, you can get mad and you cannot talk for days. That's just who you are, right? And that is not how you get what you want. It just isn't, okay? Don't hold the grudge. Just go out there. Be very open, okay? Be very peace and love and harmony, okay? Be that. And then you will be, again, surprised at what doors open for you. And you have the Star card, and I love that because what this is going to do for you this week, guys, is this is going to bring in healing. You will heal from past wounds. You will heal from self-inflicted wounds, right? By sitting there and holding that grudge. That's a self-inflicted wound, okay? You always think it's hurting the other person when it's really not. But this will bring in a lot of healing, okay? If you are stuck in a job that you absolutely cannot stand, by putting out to the universe and saying, I want to make this hobby my career. I want to do this. The doors will start opening. You'll start healing from the bitterness of that job. If it's a person, same thing, right? If you've been hurt so many times in the past, it's hard for you to express love. Listen, we've all been hurt, and it sucks, but it's a life lesson. They're life lessons so that when the right person walks in, you can recognize it. Okay. If it's existing, long-term relationship, it's the same thing. Maybe you guys have been fighting a lot, over the last year, 6 months, whatever. And you've been closed off. You have to open up. Get that person, a cup of coffee in the morning. Bring them a cup of coffee. It's a small, kind gesture. And again, that's how we should be to one another. However, life gets in the way sometimes, and we get very jaded, okay? But it's time to let go of the jadedness. Because look at this. If you do this, guys, here's the cool part. You have a tower moment. Everybody is always like, the tower moment. I don't like to see the tower chaos. No, the tower moments are good. They're not being done to you. They're being done for you. And this is like a revelation for you, an awakening where you're like, oh, okay, I get it now. If I put out what I want, I will get that in return, right? So that's the kind of week you will have. You will have a week where you just let it all crumble, okay? Because I really feel this is more about you guys, and I'm sorry to say that, Aries, but I really do. I feel like it's like you've put up these walls, right? You put up these walls. This never works out. Love never happens for me. Everybody's a jerk, right? Nobody gets me. I never get the job I want, right? It's all that. That's all got to go. Because if you don't let that go, no, nothing is going to change. As a matter of fact, it will get worse. Okay, so have that tower moment. Maybe this reading is the tower moment for you, where you're just like, your eyes are open, like, okay, yes, I have to be more generous, more kind. I have to give more love. I have to pay more attention to my hobbies and what I love to do. And I have to put it out there. I have to let the universe know that this is what I want. So you see what I'm saying? You got to let these old belief systems down. You have to let go of them. It's a perfect time to do it because we're still in the beginning of this 2020, and 2020 is going to be an amazing year for those who want it to be. Okay? So clean the slate. That's why I keep hearing clean that slate and start acting with love. Okay? Act from your heart space. You, again, I keep hearing, you will be surprised at what happens when you do that. Then you have the High Priestess, which is beautiful. So you have this tower moment. And the High Priestess comes in. That is this wisdom, okay? This is your guides, angels, and ancestors, the divine, the universe, giving you wisdom. This is the doors opening up. This is where, if you're looking for someone, boom, someone walks into your life and you're like, wow, right? This is the realization that you're with someone long term, and whatever has been holding you guys back from expressing your love for each other, whether it's day-to-day life, where all of a sudden the door opens again, okay? This is opportunities happening for you in business, right? So big things change it because it's like you have a whole new perspective on everything. You've opened yourself up so the universe could say, hey, no, you got to live through love. All right? And look at this. It brings you this Four of Pentacles. What this actually does for you, Aries, is it actually opens you up to feeling secure. By opening up and opening your own doors and letting opening up from your heart space and opening those doors and laying that out, it actually is it's not going to be as scary as you think, right? You have the strength to do it, and it gives you a sense of security. You're going to have this, I'm secure with myself, with who I am, with what I'm putting out there. Financial security coming in, raises coming in, because you've done that, okay? And I love it. You've got the Knight of Cups, okay? This is someone or some situation handing you love, okay? Giving you love. So by you doing that, let's say you're, single and you meet somebody and you're just like, wow, and you offer them love right away. They turn around, they offer you love, right? Job opportunities. I mean, this can apply in so many ways, guys, but it's quite beautiful because it brings you to the 10 of Pentacles, which, again, this is long-term sustainability. This is success. This is whatever it is for you, whether it's, love for another person, whether it's, job-related, career or finance-related. It brings in the security we were talking about and abundance, okay? An abundance of love, an abundance of money will start coming in. It's a big shift for you, hence the Tower. And then you have the Queen of Wands, which is so nice because that brings that passion back. Okay, that's what this is all about for me. This is bringing the passion back. Passion in a new love, passion in an old love, romantically speaking, passion for your friends, passion for your family, passion for what you want to do. If you've been, sorry, in your job and you've been like, I hate going to work. But now you have a promotion that comes in because you express this. This is the, reignition of that passion for what you do. Passion for your own hobbies. Even if you have passion for something that you do and you want to make it a business, you can have those lows, right? Absolutely. But this brings that all back. And look, then you step into your power. The Emperor, right? The Emperor is talking about your power for life, your power for living, your power for enjoying the short time that we have here and living in luxury of love and abundance, right? Beautiful. And you do have the Hierophant. So again, I love this because this is talking about making sure you're going inside, soul searching within yourself, doing the meditation this week to say, what is it that this represents for me? What is love to me? Okay? This is finding out because we all have the answers within, right? Our answers are within. The answers are within. So this is definitely a week about you changing your perspective, getting out of the frigid, got my arms crossed, pissed off all the time, right? And literally walking into the spring. How beautiful is that? Because, okay. So it's like, all I can see is like this cold, barren, very frozen winter scene, right? But there's this magical door right in front of you. And when you open it up, it's like, the butterflies, the birds, the flowers, the spring, the lush grass, all of that. But you have to make the choice to walk through that door this week. And look at what it gives you. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck. The happiest card in the deck. Okay, this is love. This is material wealth. This is everything you could have ever wanted coming in for you because you have this big change, because you choose to walk through the door, Aries. Very kind of emotional reading here because it's like, it's all about you. And when you decide to walk through that door, then the big changes are going to happen. Okay? So if you've been feeling stuck and hating the world, right, and hating people and hating situations, I get it. We all are there at some point, right? But you got to make that choice. The divine is putting the door in front of you, okay? And you have to make the choice to open the door and walk through. Then lastly, Spirit brought out one enchanted evening, the perfect night. Absolutely. Walk through that door so you can have that perfect night, so you can see what is in store for you, what is available to you, how your life can be. Because remember, I say this all the time, and so do many readers, of course, but it is all about you manifesting the life that you want. And how do we manifest the life we want? By our actions, by what we do, by how we express love, right? And then you co-create with the universe. Then the universe comes in. You do your part, they do their part, miracles happen. So this is a big week for you guys to literally just kind of step out of that frigid zone. That's what I keep hearing, okay? That frigid zone. So you can experience love in all formats. Love of work, love of a relationship, right? Romantic love, family love, all of it, friendship, right? All of it, okay? So however it resonates with you, it may not be all of those areas. It might be, who knows? You're all, going through different things in your lives, but it's time to open the door. I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. Open the door. It's a choice. So Aries, let me know how this resonates with you. I read each and every comment. Make sure that you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That lets YouTube know that this is of value to you. And of course, don't forget to click that little bell. When you click that little bell, guys, it notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video. So lead your week with love. Be love this week.